Hello everyone, this is Hera Linear. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest VI Realms of Revelation for the DS. Previously, the party found the town of Despairia, the first town in the Dread Realm. Unfortunately, they're finding themselves weighed down by the despair here. Look at that health and magic. We can't work like this. We met here a resident of the town of Dullerton, and he's asked us to go see his wife. The sea and sky in this world are very curious. It's like we could get sucked in at any point. Where to now? Are we going to deliver that pipe or what? Yes, we are. Does anyone else smell something strange on the western wind? Something odd to the west. Sounds like there's some lagoon over there. I hope all the despair around here isn't catching. I'm not feeling too full of energy. From top to bottom, this place is the pits. We need to find a way out of this world, huh? Yes, we do. Pronto. So to the west, hopefully we don't encounter enemies. And here we are. Could this really be some kind of hot spring resort in a place like this? That smell, is it sulfur? What is this place? Judging from their expressions, the people here seem content, but still, there's something about them, like they're puppets just going through the motions. A hot spring resort in Mortamor's Dread Realm? Something ain't right with this picture. Indeed not. The Dread Realm. This whole world is under the Archfiend's command. I wonder how this place works into his scheme. Well, let's see. Any treasures? Apparently not. Ah, this is the life. I feel so light. I could just float away. Floating away? I wonder. Judging by his expression, the water must be extremely relaxing. What could be in it? Huh, taking a load off would be nice, eh? Ah, phew. Ah, phew. His face was positively beaming contentment. His body's steaming. He must have just got out. There's a smile on his lips. Lotus Lagoon. Lotus Lagoon. What a curious name. Are lotuses poisonous? Hey, this is the joint we heard about, huh? Just being in this realm has completely sapped our energy. I wonder if a relaxing soak here would give us our strength back. I would not bet on it. Well, snooping for a way out of here, eh? You're not the first, and you certainly won't be the last. But you are wasting your time, I'm sad to say. The strength you've lost isn't coming back. Ever. Well, not unless the people of Despairia suddenly recover their hopes and dreams or something. Huh, that fella ain't like the other lagoon regulars, eh? So even entering the waters won't give us back the powers we've lost? If this is true, it is most alarming. Let's see if I've got this right. If the people of Despairia get their hopes and dreams back, then our strength will be restored? I'm really not sure that I understand what's going on. So, let's head inside. We appear to have a pub with 2 treasures. Why, I have the most peculiar feeling I'm forgetting something extremely important. It's It's... What could it be? He doesn't seem to be hypnotized or anything. Ah, he's probably just in a daze from soaking in the lagoon too long. Well, if he's forgotten it, perhaps it wasn't all that important in the first place. Here for the lagoon, huh? Course you are. It's the best thing ever. Right. There's even a bar here. Careful, Heorot. You've had a few bad experiences with bunny girls already. A bunny girl get up in a hot spring? Wouldn't that chafe and everything like that? Bottoms up, gents. Wash down all your worries and guzzle your regrets. I fear drinking that draught will make us forget more than just our worries and regrets. What's he up to? It doesn't feel right that he's asking people to forget. We came here to solve problems, not forget 'em. Indeed. You know, folks sure badmouth Mortamor around these parts. Hick! But he's the reason we have our happy place here. Hick! He built this world, yeah? You ask me, we ought to be showing him a little more respect. Hick! Respect for the Archfiend? Could his life here really be that comfortable? I can't understand his point of view. I wonder... Is it possible the liquor here is making people think like that man? Could be. Let's agree to disagree and everything like that. My departed wife. I see her. She's alive. Oh, to finally have her back in my life. I'm so happy, I could weep. So that's what happens if you have a drink here. Make sure you don't touch a drop, Heorot. Funny, I don't see anyone old enough to be his wife around here. Is he hallucinating? That's probably it. Glug, glug, glug. Oof. Man, this hits the spot. It's funny, though. I feel like my strength's been draining away ever since I got here. Bah, no point in worrying. It's not like I have the energy to do anything about it anyway. Wasn't there something strange about that gentleman? His strength's been draining away. It sounds similar to our experience. Crikey, the drinks are free too? Beware free drinks. There we find a set of rags. Hip hip hooray. And there we find a chimera wing. We have little need of that either. Welcome to Lotus Lagoon. Please wait in line and leave your worries behind. Great, so we just line up and get in, aye? It may be worth entering the lagoon to investigate it further, but let's keep our wits about us. Indeed, Nevin. I always sensed that there was something deeply suspicious about this lagoon. Let's see if we can't find out what goes on inside. Let me in, let me in! Oh, goddess, please let me in! I just gotta take a quick dip. I need it bad. Hasn't he had enough? His brain seems overcooked, aye? Just what is so appealing about the waters here? I suppose the only way to find out is to try it ourselves. Maybe it's my imagination, but that man's eyes looks completely blank. It's like he was just a puppet on a string. So let's line up and follow these turds in. In they go, the poor saps. And in we go. You can only move with the current here. Oh, goddess, it's so warm. I can't get enough. Looks like he's in pure bliss, He's just floating along effortlessly. The water certainly feels pleasant. However, it's strange that it's so hard to move against the current. Isn't it, though? Ah, my muscles feel all warm and fuzzy. It seems there's something in the center. It's difficult to move in the direction you want to when you're floating like this. Oh, it's like every muscle in my body is melting away. Danger, danger! Crikey, everybody out of the pool! This water may well contain some special mineral. This is awful. I can really feel the strength leaving my body. I don't think we should stay in here too long, Heorot. Yes, it's probably not wise. But let's talk with everybody first. Like the fellow in green there. Ah, nothing better. Hardy-har, that merchant's grinning like a fool. He's enjoying himself too much to realize the danger he's in. Talking to people in the lagoon hardly yields much information of use. I'm simply fascinated by how vast the lagoon is. Blessed bliss. I could die a happy man in here, you betcha. There's nothing blessed about the Archfiend's dread realm, Surely no one would really want to keep soaking until they die. He shouldn't even think about dying here. There must be something in the lagoon that makes people feel that way. Well, let's go around again, because there's a door in the eastern part of that central structure. So, one more time around, and here we can bear to the left. So we can access this doorway. Hardy-har, this is it, our ticket out of here. A place like this in the middle of the lagoon, where can it lead? Is this underground tunnel the way out of this world? I see a shiny. This is somewhere you could never reach without going against the current. It's a perfect place if you want a path hidden from prying eyes. So, where do you think this leads, Let's carry onwards. A new path is sure to present itself. Hardy-har, this is it, our ticket out of here. And treasures. There's one treasure here. Right here. And we find another mini-medal. We're currently up to 93. Lovely. Aha. Here's a well. And we're back in the real world. A familiar scent hangs in the air. The party seems to have returned to the real world. The withered celestial rains have regained their previous luster. But unfortunately, we're not back at full strength yet. Let's zoom over to Scrimsley now. Hello, Scrimsley. And then we'll start flying. over to Dullerton. Be sure to avoid combat. So we're back at Dullerton. Nay! Max Wynne is probably waiting for us to get back to Despairia. Ah, nothing like the fresh air of a farming village, eh? Especially after that muck we were breathing in the Dread Realm. Since we've come all this way, let's take a look around the village. Hello, doggy. We need Max Wynne's old pipe. Arf! Arf, arf, arf! 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 Arf, arf, arf! Arf! Arf, arf, arf! Indeed, you say. Silver seems to have found something of interest among the party's possessions. Arf! Silver clamps the old pipe in his mouth. Arf! Arf, arf, arf! Don't mind if we do. What's wrong, Silver? What's the matter, boy? Arf! Arf, arf, arf! Oh, what's this? What? Could this belong to him? But how? What's that? These people brought it. Arf! Arf, arf, arf! How in the world did you get hold of my husband's pipe? Can it be that he's still alive? Yes, he is. I knew it. No matter how downhearted he might have been, he always had a strong will to live. But it must be agony for him to be stuck somewhere, unable to return. Wait, I know. These were the tools of his trade. They were once as precious to him as his own life. Could you bring these back to him? I'm sure that once he sees his tools, he'll regain his lost energy. Here you go. Thank you, ma'am. Heorot receives Wynne's tools. I have faith that he will one day return to me. Though we may be apart, Silver and I are always with him in spirit. If you see my husband, could you please tell him that? Will do, ma'am. All right, Wynne's gonna get quite a surprise, So if we deliver his tools, Maxwin will regain his strength? She brought us Wynne's tools before we could even ask for them. Even after all this time, they share a strong connection. We now have Wynne's tools. This set of workman's tools is a beloved keepsake of old Max Wynne. Good boy, Silver. We can be sure that she'll be safe with her faithful dog at her side. I pray we might restore Mrs. Wynne and Silver's spirits soon. Watch over the lady like a good dog, Silver. One treasure in here. And there we find 58 gold. Goodbye, Mrs. Wynne. Now it's straight back to the Dread Realm. Use the Celestial Reins, and press X to go to the Dread Realm. Now back to Despairia. and we'll go down to see Mr. Wynne. Hello, sir. You again? What was that? You've come back with my tools? Yes, sir. Heorot hands Wynne his workman's tools. Great goddess! These really are my tools. I'd know them anywhere. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I thought I was calling your bluff. I never dreamt you'd actually come through. And if you've found these tools, why, that must mean my wife is alive, yes? Yes, it does. She is. Ah, that's wonderful news. I was so worried. Well, now that I've got my tools again, I actually feel up for a little work. Fancy some forging? I'll make a single custom piece just for you. So what'll it be? Pick one, and I'll get started. Let's go for a helmet. A helmet, eh? You sure that's what you want? Yes, I am. Superb. Then I'll forge you the finest piece I can. It'll take me a little while, so feel free to rest over there while I work. Right. Time to get started. All right, Mr. Wynne. Heorot opens his eyes. An exquisite example of Wynne's craftsmanship lies next to the bed. Heorot places the helmet of Max Wynne in the bag. We've got it in the bag. Avast! That's some top-of-the-line craftsmanship. Look, that could only have been created by Max Wynne. Wynne's not here. He must have been working late into the night. So we now have a new helmet. So who's getting this? How about you, Nevin? Enjoy your new helmet. And have a thinking cap, Amos. Now let's leave. The town is suddenly abuzz with activity. The parties start to feel active again as well. The party's strength is restored. Fantastic! Oh, you're awake. I have wonderful news. Hope has sprung to life in this town once again, and it's all thanks to you. We really can't thank you enough. That equipment's all yours, by the way. Mr. Wynne said that it was made just for you. How wonderful it is to see him back at work. He's a model for us all, I'd say. This town and all of its people seem much brighter than before. It seems that Wynne has told the townsfolk all about us. Hope I. That's a change for this place. A change for the better. Good heavens, what a miracle! It's like the weight of the world has lifted off my shoulders. She looks like she's in rude health, goddess be praised. About time she stopped giving us the silent treatment. That old lady didn't have the energy to eat or even speak, but look at her now. I hope everyone else in town is enjoying a new lease of life. Hey, kiddos. All of us will make it back home someday. I'm sure of that now. But I still have to keep the kids fed in the meantime. We need to keep their spirits high. And their bellies full. Let's fight so that everyone here can regain all their lost happiness. Hardy har, kids have got big appetites in any world. I hope they'll be able to enjoy sweet dreams and restful nights from now on. Out of the way, we're training here. Oops, better move it before we get run over. He's become rather sturdy, hasn't he? Changing his mentality has worked wonders for his whole body. The future seems bright. Mortamor's in big trouble once we get big and strong. We need to take a leaf out of that boy's book and train to face Mortamor. Hardy-har, nothing wrong with dreamin' big, aye? If everyone were that full of beans, the Archfiend would indeed be in trouble. It's nice to see Wynne in high spirits again, but he's still in no mood to listen to me. Heh, he didn't take too kindly to me trying to profit off his wares, I suppose. Well, all I can do now is search for Isaac the Sage's treasure in Greedmore Valley. Treasure in Greedmore Valley, eh? Where's that? Well, you know the mountains just north of here. Follow them eastward, and eventually you'll find it. Greedmore Valley, aye? Sounds like a shady joint, but we've got nowhere else to go. Isaac the Sage's treasure? Intriguing. So Greedmore Valley is northeast of here. Don't forget that, Hayrot. How about in the inn? So there was a way back to our world from the lagoon all along. Who would have thought? You'll have to excuse me. I think I better get to that exit while the getting's good. Thanks kindly. I'd like to check up on that lagoon again at some point. Do you think he'll make it out okay? It seems word of the lagoon exit has spread throughout the town. Hello, ma'am. Charging 40 gold. Not bad. It is said that long ago, Supreme Sage Isaac was pulled into this world, yet he fought its monsters no less valiantly. His lost treasure supposedly lies deep inside the cave within Greedmore Valley. We should take careful note of these words. Greedmore Valley. That name's just as uninspiring as Despairia. Isaac, aye? What's his story? We'll have to find out. This is Despairia. Or it was, anyway. Nobody likes that name anymore, so we all thought up a new one. So, welcome to Hopeton. What a lovely name. Aye, great idea. I was gonna suggest Happyland, but Hopeton's good too. It's a very positive sign that the townspeople can all discuss things together. Take that! Oh, pardon me. I just wanted to get the blood moving again, now that I've got my energy back. I know that he's happy, but that was still quite a shock. That fella reminds me of our very own Amos. Whoa, maybe he has too much energy now, aye? Zzz, zzz. Everyone else is full of life and he's having a nap? Sheesh, sleeping the day away, aye? I wonder if that fellow's shop is closed again today. Ah, it's you. So, what do you think of that gear? Not too shabby, eh? It'll be just the thing for whooping Mortamor, that menace. Now, get up, you. Time to put a little pep in your step. Okay, I'm up. I'll bet he was a lazy bum even before we all lost hope. Wynne looks absolutely delighted to be back to work after so long. Hardy-har, Wynne really got his mojo back, aye? Wynne's armor will doubtless prove invaluable. Hello, armorer. Gigant armor, flowing dress, ogre shield, thinking cap. So you can really go back and forth between this world and ours, yeah? I heard all about it. I wish I could join your quest, but I'm so out of shape now. Just give me a few weeks to train. I'm sure I'll be back in the game. He has chosen the path of hope, and the change in his life is obvious. He must have heard about us from Wynne, I'm ever so glad that hearing about us is making people happy. You know the uppity fellow who was here? The one who said he used to be mayor of some town? He made a beeline for the lagoon once he heard about the exit to our world. Hope he's all right. I'd be concerned about the lagoon's energy-sapping properties, too. That man was a heavy drinker. I worry about him entering the lagoon in that inebriated state. The exit, How about we go and check up on him over there? Might not be a bad idea. Anyone up here? Apparently not. Now that my body is back in business, I should be too. Time to sell, sell, sell. A weapon shop? Some okay weapons. Wait, that's weird. How'd I get here? 1 minute I was having a nightmare about Mortamor kidnapping me, and then... I just can't remember. That sounds terrifying. She was being controlled and had no idea what was happening. What? Did Mortamor brainwash her into working the bar and everything like that? Perhaps it's better that she doesn't remember anything since coming to this world. Wow, I don't know what hit me. I remember going for a dip in the lagoon, which felt really nice, but then everything gets hazy. I wonder if he really doesn't remember what happened. Hardy har, that was the fellow who was floundering around on the ground before, Lotus Lagoon was a truly dangerous place. The town's spirits are soaring once again, thanks to you. You've given us hope that there's a way out of here. Now we have a goal. We have drive. We have a reason to care. One thing's for sure. I won't let anyone call this place Despairia any longer. The thought of being able to return home has given them the hope they need to live. And we've regained our strength thanks to the light of hope that emanates from everyone in this town. Makes sense to me. Nobody's down on the dumps here anymore. Hello, sir. I can't believe I was ready to just give up on a life. What a fool I was. Goddess, what would my dearly departed love have thought of me? It sounds like he started to think positively about life. That's a relief. I'm very glad he has moved on. He lost his lady, no wonder he was so depressed. And next time, we'll move on to the next town. This is Heorotlinia. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.